It's the weekend, and I just want to let Michael Steele know, Melissa Mary, and Simone know it didn't just start happening. It's been happening for years, and it will continue to happen. But this is what I really want you all to know. You can challenge that ego. Yes, you can challenge the narcissist ego. And you know how you challenge that ego? We're going to have a debatable moment. Since Kamala Harris is coming up, and plus we all know she don't get the news coverage that the predecessor get. There's heat on the Democratic side, but he seems like he's always excused on his side. So maybe I got a few tips or things that she can say to the predecessor during her debatable moments, because like I said, this is something that I've lived all my life around people, and when I notice a different type of behavior, I went to seek out information and to have a laundry list of things that I could do to keep from having a person's behavior extended into a narcissist. So you go for the diagnostic assessments, but a lot of the people that I lived around, that was past the buck. It was like past getting assessments. They did what they did. People just took it like it'll blow over, but it never did blow over, and it's still happening in this very moment. So here's a few things that you can tell a person that is a narcissist or a malignant narcissist. They have all types of names, but this is something that they don't want to hear. They don't want you to tell them that they're wrong. And they really don't want to hear, I don't need you. That's a butt burner right there. You tell them, Narc, you don't need them? Oh my God. It's the end of the world, because they always telling you, I made you. How did you make me? When did you create me? You know.
The only one that created me was God created me. The universe created me.
I didn't see your name on my birth certificate none way, so what's that about? And you can tell them, you just like everybody else. And I'm not playing your game. I'm not trying to be manipulated by you. And what makes you think you're so special? You ain't superior? Because if you were superior, you wouldn't be trying to figure out all these ways to take me down. So what does that leave you? They hate to hear, I'm leaving you. Because for one thing, they think you're always going to be there, and you need them, and you just can't leave. Look them in the face and say, I know who you are. You know, I've seen this before. This is the same rodeo. Different players, same rodeo. I know who you are. Okay, since a narcissist think they know everything, every time you ask them something, I'm the smartest, I'm the greatest, you know. Just ask
You're not
them.
Muhammad Ali, okay?
Just ask them, you need some help? Because if you ask them, do they need some help? Oh, that belittles them to nothing, a grain of salt, less than a grain of salt, because they know everything. They the expert, so why are you asking me? You know, do I need help? No, you need help, because I got all the answers and you have none. Another one is, just tell him I ain't afraid of you. You remember that move that he made on Hillary? And he was walking around? I'd be like, back up, bud, back up. Because I'm letting you know I ain't afraid of you, and you need to get over there in your space. Put him back in his space. Check him every time you can. And let him know, you don't control me. You can't control yourself. So you definitely don't control me. Let them know you're not tolerating the BS. I am not tolerating the BS. And whatever subject you're on, stay on it. Put the policies out there, because like I said, they ain't gonna never give an answer. And guess what? You got all the answers, and you got all the documentation. You got all the stats. So hang tough, because we're rooting for you. We are actually rooting for you.
That's right.
And let them know I'm walking away. I'm out. I'm out. Cross my boundaries, I'm out. You know, since they don't want to give you the same coverage, if you have to show it national live TV, do your thing, girl. Because, you know, like I said, we're pulling for you. Because this is something that we live, we know, and I kind of wish the psychiatrists kind of really looked at us a little better and came on our side, because maybe we wouldn't have Puffy doing his thing. We wouldn't have R. Kelly locked up in jail. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people out there that has this, you know, narcissistic personality disorder. They didn't come on our side because of what? This beautiful chocolate right here. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they just want to show us they didn't even view us as humans. They just view us as animals.
I bet that playbook would look different. Our book would look different if they had came over there and checked us out. But that just wasn't gonna happen. And it says, let them know they ain't special. Ain't nothing about them is special. And let them know, I see through your BS. I see you trying to manipulate me. I'm not going for that. I'm going to be singing Hall & Oates. Oh, no, I can't go for that. So you need to
go to that. No.
You need to be doing something else, brother. You need to be not trying to do me over here. Do yourself. And that's not going to happen. That's why everybody is losing their mind, because they know he can't stay on track. And the bottom line of this is, you got to think, if a person have never had any interventions throughout their life, and here we are, got people over there trying to get them to stay on track, that's not going to happen, because it started with his parents. The parents are the first one to know, although those psychiatrists was over there talking about, well, if mom hadn't have been this way and that way. The bottom line is, glad that some moms are on track because they can catch it in time and try to get help. But he's never been helped. And so everybody on that side that think that he's their savior, you better jump ship now, because you're not going to
Be prepared to die like Jim Jones.
This behavior you about to see, you seeing it now. You seeing the behavior now. How you gonna sit up and just tell somebody you better vote for me? You know, that ain't the way you operate.
And threatening election workers.
You don't. That's not the way you operate. If you so sure about yourself, then this wouldn't even be a problem. You'll be sliding in there with ease, running from state to state, trying to force people not to do their job, not to watch over the election, not to even certify the election. What's up with it? You know what's up with it.
He wants to do it Victor Orban of Hungary. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah, and
An Illiberal Democracy.
And I'm basically saying, you know, we got a narc on our tail. We know, we made a video today, and I was over on the side of where my son's video was. I don't mind telling a narc that, And what did you see, Vondale?
I saw 2732, 2732, and 4, 2732. I thought it was just a waist size or something, just 2732.
No, 2732, they were clicking on and off, so that the video won't get sent to the algorithm. I'm going to say it again. When I came up here I came up here for my son. He asked me for his support. I told him, yes, I'll come up here and support, and we'll make videos. We want people to understand. You know, we didn't come out here for the big 200,000K and just because whoever clicking on now, they gonna make damn sure I don't get no views. But I'm just letting
because they see you as a threat. That's what it is. They see us as a threat. That's what it really is. You can't make it up. Whether
I'm a threat or not, the point is, I'm going to get out here and I'm going to say to the young people, I just want to see you live longer. That's it. If you want to do your super chats, your videos, be Mr. Beast, whoever you want to be it. But be it alive, because you can't spend your money while you're dead. You got somebody else over there spending your money. You know, it's not like you're gonna spend your money. The legacy is gonna go to somebody else. You know, that's kind of like the Vanderbilt theories. They went broke in the other.
And I was reading that book called "What Will Rockefeller Would Do." You want to be like Rockefeller in protecting your wealth, not the Vanderbilts.
Well, and on that note, that's why I said I have many things that you can say to a narc. A narc is more scared of you than you are of him. That's why they go through the trouble of doing what they do, just to push that fear in you. I think, and I know this may sound crazy, but sometimes something happens in your life and it makes you a lot stronger, makes you more resilient. And you're just saying, and for me, having the cancer made me more resilient. And I'm thinking, I've had people run up on me and say to me many times, I thought you was dead, and I get that all the time. I get it all the time. And I'm looking at them and I'm saying to them, no, there's more to my life. There's more things that I like to do in my life. There's more people that I can hug and love on. There's, instead of you, because a lot of times people tell you they don't like you. And then you respond.
That's okay. You got to like yourself. You got to learn to love yourself. You got to treat yourself with flowers, like Miley Cyrus flowers. What she was talking about was herself.
And there are days when I don't like myself, but when I'm working on myself, I'm working to better myself, not to take myself down. The next person to come along, and they will try to take you out the box. If that's not what cancer does, there you go, So,
and cancer doesn't have to be inside your body. Cancer could be the people that you're around, the job that you do, your income, your kids, your food that you eat. That's the real cancer. It's not cancer in your body.
I want to say to Melissa, Mary, Simone, and Michael, I want to say to Mika, Simone, and Huma that, it is unfair. It is very unfair to the way the media has treated Kamala. But
it's not just she's a woman, she's a black woman, an Indian woman, and mixed race too. That's even worse than Hillary back in 2016. It's worse than that. If you thought a white woman, Hillary Clinton, was bad, wait till a black woman, Kamala Harris, oh boy.
And like I say, the bottom line for Kamala, she got tools too. Get in your tools box. Hey, I know she can pull it off. Everything they doing is to distract and to keep him under control, and you cannot control him because he's never had any interventions, And if you think I'm lying, all the people on our side of the chart and basically saying black, brown, beige, when it's profit over the people, what happens? We end up in an early grave. That's what happens to us. When there's no intervention and somebody think they can make some money off of you, we don't last long. Look at all our icons that's gone.
Whitney Houston, Prince, Teddy Pendergrass, a whole bunch of icons.
Yeah, and they're all gone, and we don't have to go through that list of names, but that's how it happened. Nobody's running right now with all the confusion that happened with P. Diddy and Usher and all the stuff that they brought out. Who's over there on the side of the chart, giving them instructions, trying to counsel them?
They ain't trying to counsel them. What they're trying to do is wipe us out in a mental genocide. That's what they're trying to do.
And for years, the young lady that's up there bringing out all the things on the behaviors of the people that's done wrong, you got from 50 Cent to Jasmine to so many people out there, Ice Cube, they have to live with all of that. And that's terrible. That's terrible. So I just made this video because we were sitting there and we was like, okay, well, let's see how many times they're gonna turn this video over, because they, on his side,
I didn't even get nothing on my side.
But
nothing.
On my side, they were clicking, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it to Adam Mocker. I'm gonna say it to Brian Tyler Cone. I'm gonna say it to everybody that's in that independent space. If you got something to say, like, and it's really of value, if it's something that you live, there are people that's gonna block you, try to stop you, do everything to rain on your parade. For as my parade, I'm good. I'm gonna look in this camera and say I'm good, because surviving these people was tough. It was really tough.
And also when it comes to sharing, it is your duty to even share your experiences as well. Because if you keep it to yourself, that's even more selfish.
And so I guess it's my duty to warn and let people know that, stop getting in these groups, validate yourself, and if you need help, if you have to go get special help, a psychiatrist or whatever, then do so. But that's the problem that we're seeing now that's been happening, Michael, for so long, is because people, like I say, want you to kiss the ring. They want to control you. You can only live one life at a time, and that's your own. And the sad thing is, they can't control themselves. And the people that's around them, they didn't dug a ditch for themselves because they've never had any intervention. That's why everybody's so pissed off, because they feel like this person is constantly getting away. They not getting away because, baby, if you had to live inside their head, it's unbelievable. They walk around, they've been locked up for years. And if you see it from the opposite end of the spectrum, we know the mental damage that's up here.
And the brain.
We, like I say, my family lived it. We understand it. And I know you've asked question after question, and it's terrible because everything many years ago you probably was told as a child, everything you say about me goes back to you. Can you imagine all the stuff that this person is saying is on them? It's on them. It's in their head. You in reality and they in fantasy. And they want to bring everybody over to their side. And we can't go.
I can't go to Fantasyland. I cannot afford Fantasyland. I don't have the luxury with this beautiful black skin to be in Fantasyland. Because if I was in Fantasyland one time, I'll be killed.
And like I said, we were taught if you lie, you'll steal. If you steal, you're threatened to kill. We witnessed it all. And I'm going to be like number 44 said, I know you ain't lived this long to get here and be unsuccessful. I mean, he didn't quite say it that way, but that's kind of what you're looking at. And I want to say, as a new G, OG, whatever you want to call me, I didn't live this long to get this far and not share what I've learned with younger people, because I want them on point. I don't want them over there kissing the ring and then later on find out like the young man that was going off on was his Nick Fuentes,
yeah,
being totally upset, which he'll probably go back over there again, being like Nick Fuentes, feeling like he'd been betrayed. Because he felt like this is somebody that I looked up to. This is somebody I worship. The problem that you had, you gave everything that you had to somebody else, and you didn't give it to yourself.
And that's what happens to you, and you be betrayed too. So what you need to worship is worship yourself. What you need to worship is validate yourself in the first place.
Yeah,
validate. Stop looking to other people to validate you, because that's what gets you to betrayal in the first place.
And what I really admire about Lawrence O'Donnell, he said, whenever you get through hearing the script, you're not going to get an answer, because he has no answers. You're not going to get an answer.
And he doesn't care to have an answer. He don't even read. He just say the lie over and over again, and they will believe it. And they even play you for suckers. And what's even worse, they despise the supporters more than the opposition. They look at the supporters as losers and suckers, just like in the military.
So, I've listed some of the things that you can tell a narcissist, and we're just watching our environment, looking around, checking, because we're in this, like Michael say, I'm in this place that, I, can't let people know, you have to go underground. But anywho, on that note, I came on here just to share some of the experiences that I've had, not just today, but lifelong experiences. And I'm saying to people, what you need to do is just make sure that whoever you're taking notes from, if they don't look like they got control of their life, then the bottom line is they probably don't, and they cannot control yours. So this is a debatable moment. We're all in, and if you have to look over there and say, you know you're wrong, you know you're lying. That's what I would be saying through the home stretch. Or stay, they don't like one thing a narc hate. They hate those numbers. They hate that documentation.
And that's why narcs
they hate a question. Ask them a question, what they gonna do. They can't do, because one thing. And when you have executive functions, you don't function well, then there's problems with that. You got an executive that don't function, that has executive functions. So coming from the opposite end of the spectrum over to the flip side of the chart, we're going to be watching, we're going to be looking, and much love to the team of Kamala Harris, and much love to Tim Walsh, and get in there and do your thing. And on that note, I'm going to say good night to Michael Steele, to Melissa, to Simone, to Mika, Simone, and Uma, and just letting you know that the expert is the person that's holding it in their heart. The expert is the person with that information. That expert, you can take them down, because they are more afraid of you. They're more afraid of you than you of them, because they cannot control you. Because they can't control themselves. So good luck, team predecessor. Because like I said, if his mother and his father didn't catch it then, you're not going to catch it now. It's just over. It's over. So from the opposite end of the spectrum, we're out.